All right, let's talk a little bit about rigging your long micro with the running rigging. And we'll start with the snotter. I think the snotter is one of the most important bits on the boat, and it has to be stoutly built. The plans call for a half-inch line, and you should have a half-inch line. That's important. The line begins back here near the cockpit on the starboard side, and I like this. It is a cam cleat with a fair lead, and I think that's a good idea. From there, the line runs forward over the cabin top to a fair lead here. You can also use a standing block. This is through bolted. This stuff, the snotter, is under the most pressure on the boat, and so you want everything to be stout. And this is held up well, I think about 1,000 nautical miles, but you want to through bolt it. Don't just screw it into the deck. From here, the line runs up to the base of the mast and goes through, this is a half-inch cheek block. I think you get a good feel for it. You see that I've tried to match the angle of the line so that it doesn't rub excessively as it comes by here. From here, the line runs up the mast, and now my mast is folded down, so we're still going up, right? It comes here, so here, let me show you. We're now looking at the mast, basically, to this thing here. You want this to be very stout. Don't skimp on this. And it's screwed into the mast. It's held up very well. And then to another block, okay? And what you're going to do is the line's basically going to run through this block, and then it's going to run back down to the end of your mast, which looks like my hand here. And on the end of the mast, you just want a swivel block without a becket on it. And so then the line's going to run around that block, and then it's going to come back up the mast. So here it comes back up the mast, and then you're just going to attach it to the becket on this block. And this is going to give you a 2-to-1 purchase. And I think that 2-to-1 purchase is really important. I've done it both ways. You can also just run the line to a regular block, even this one, and then run it down to the head of your boom and just tie it on. But you'll only have 1-to-1, and that's, you really want 2-to-1 on the snotter line. This thing's under a lot of load, and having 2-to-1 is just going to work better for you.